Good morning, everyone. Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. How are you all? I'm super excited to be stamping with you again this morning. So I've got a great fun fold this morning and using some of our designer series paper again. So I'm just going to find myself here on YouTube so I can see what's going on. Now, please feel free to make sure that you share my video back onto your Facebook profile so that people can see the crafting that we're doing this morning. Let me see here. Can I see what we've got? There. Okay, so hello, welcome. We've got Winanne, we've got Trish, we've got Bree, Matthew, Elizabeth, Kathleen, Jenny, Susan. Welcome everybody. Heather, Bonnie, Golf and Mary, Patricia, hello and good morning everybody. So I've got some fun things this morning and I'm on a time limit this morning, and you know me with time when it comes to my live crafting. I absolutely lose track of time and end up on here for 2 hours, but I don't have 2 hours today because I've got my bingo event this afternoon kicking off after lunch. So it's a super fun event. So if you haven't registered for one of my bingo events, I do them every couple of months. So probably every 2 months I do a bingo event, and it's super fun. We spend an afternoon playing bingo. There's Stampin' Up products as prizes to be won, and we craft. We make 4 cards, and it's a super fun afternoon. So I have to make sure that I'm on time today so that I can get organized. So hello, hey Vaughn, how you going? Alice, Trish, hello. So yes, this is a really great fun fold, but first of all, what I want to do is everyone keep jumping on. Make sure, as I said, feel free to share the video back over onto your social media site, and please give me the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button because that actually helps my video get seen and it helps the YouTube algorithm. So I would really love it if you could give me the thumbs up. So good morning, Jeanette. Good morning, Mary, Peggy, Deborah. How are you all? Thank you for joining. So first of all, just a couple of things of what's going on with Stamping Up at the moment. So we have our designer series paper sale at the moment, and it's in the last week of our designer series paper. Thank you, Peggy. She gave me 2 thumbs up. Thank you. That's double the amount. That's awesome. So please remember that we have the designer series paper sale on. You get 15% off selected papers. So we've got an awesome display of papers that are on sale. The 3 designer series paper packs that I'm using this morning are all on the 15% off bargains. So please feel free to jump onto my online store if you wanted to purchase any of those items, because we've got 1 week left of those designer series paper. At the end of October, they will go back to full price again. Now, there are selected papers out of our annual catalogue and also out of our holiday catalogue as well. So so please make sure you make use of that awesome special. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to pop you down onto my desk and let's get into crafting, because we don't want to have all that chatter. We want to get into crafting. The first thing I want to do is my giveaways for the people that commented on my video on the replay. I've actually chosen 2 people to give away. So if you're ever watching the replay of my videos, please feel free to comment and tell me what state you live in Australia. I can only do my giveaways for people in Australia, but I am thinking that I'm happy to give away cards to people that live overseas. So make sure when you're watching the replay, make sure you comment. When you're watching me live, make sure that you share the video and give me the thumbs up, and also comment. Like, don't lurk in the backgrounds. If you've been too scared to comment before, no one can see you. It's live. You only can see me. You can't see anyone else, but please feel free to chat with with me and have a conversation with me and ask me questions as I craft, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you with your crafting. I'm here for you. If you have any questions about our products that we use, please feel free to ask, because I'm happy to answer. If I don't catch the question, just keep asking it and I may catch it. It's very hard to craft and catch the comments all in the one go. So the first winner, I've got the beautiful wrapped in texture little embossing folders, and that winner is going to go to Kelly Bailey from Sydney, New South Wales. So Kelly was actually a viewer that actually commented on the replay. So if Kelly, you're not on this morning but you're watching a replay of this video, you have 2 weeks to claim your prize. You just need to email me your address at bejeweled01@gmail.com and I will pop that in the post for you. And my second winner is the Merry Hello stamp set. So this is a host stamp set. So the only way that you can get this stamp set is to place a $250 or more order, and you can use your Stampin' Rewards to purchase this stamp set. So I'm actually giving this stamp set away to Chris Carlin from Queensland. So Chris said that she was an avid crafter from Queensland. So Chris, if you're on today, please let me know. And as I said, email me at bejeweled01@gmail.com. You have 2 weeks to claim it. So 2 weeks from today to claim your prize. If I don't get an email, it goes back into the draw prize again. So congratulations to Kelly Bailey and to Chris Carlin. So thank you everyone for those comments. Okay, so let's get started. So I was watching a great video, and I will do a giveaway at the end of this video. So please remind me that I'm going to do a giveaway at the end of the video so that I don't forget. All right, so I'm going to do a super fun, I'm trying to get it all here. A super fun card, and it's a fun fold. Okay, so I have the snowflake, and to tell you, someone can actually tell me what this paper is called. It goes with the Snowflake Wishes suite, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I decided to use it with this fun fold today. So I've pre-cut things ahead of time, ready to go. So the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to have a card base. Now this is cut at 5 3/4 and it's the full length of our cardstock. I have scored it at 4 inches, 7 inches and 10 inches. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my email list, down in the show more box down below, you will see an email subscription list. If you want the measurements for this card, you need to subscribe to my email list, and I will be sending out a PDF version of this card on Tuesday morning. It goes out every Tuesday morning. So please make sure that you do that and subscribe to that email list, and then you get the free PDF, and it's for anybody. It doesn't matter where you live, you can get the instructions. So because I've scored it at 4 inches, 7 inches and 10 inches, I'm then going to fold it just like a concertina. So the first thing I do is I get this one, which is the base part. I'm going to fold it towards me. Then the next fold, I'm going to fold away from me. And then that next fold, I'm going to fold it down. And that's actually going to give us this concertina type card. All right. So then what I've actually done is I've taken some of this gorgeous designer series paper. Now, this paper honestly is to die for. It is simply stunning, and it's got some gorgeous tones in it. So we have that piece there, and we've got the reverse side. I think that's the same one. Yeah. And then we have this piece here, and that's the reverse side. And then we have that same piece there. So I've actually worked out how I want my matting layers to go. And it took me a little while, because you've got to look at how your card is actually going to sit when it's all glued on and designed. So I looked at that. So I was going to put that one there. I was going to put that one there like that. I was going to put that one there. And I was going to put that one in there, and then that one on the front, so that when it folds up, okay, this is what we're going to see. So that look just there. Can you see that? So you have to work out with the tones, and the beauty of the actual designer series paper that Stampin' Up sells is our reverse sides always blend in with the opposite side. So we can actually just flip our designer series paper and be able to, Snowflakes Splendid DSP, thank you, Alice. I'm glad someone, and Jeanette, thank you. And you're all gonna have to do that because I haven't looked up the name. So I'm just gonna go the one that goes with the snowflake, the one that goes with this. So pardon me for doing that, but you know what? It was a rush trying to get organized this morning. All right, so I'm just going to show you now. I'm going to glue this one down. So I'm just going to grab some of my glue, which I haven't got out yet, but I'll grab it. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Stampin' seal for this. Okay. So I'm just going to run some strips of my Stampin' seal down that layer. And I'm just going to line that up. So the way that you work out your designer series paper layers is I've got this card base, the size of my regular card size, which is 5 3/4 by 4 inches. So this piece here is 3 3/4 inches by 5.5 inches. This piece here, oh, is that the one I was going to do there? That's the one I was going to do there. Got to not get confused here with all this. This one here, these panels are 3 inches wide, so I've cut these 2 3/4 inches by 5.5. So I'm just going to run some seal down on that one and line that up. These cards are pretty simple and pretty easy to make. It's just working out what sides of the designer series paper you want to use. And then I'm going to do this one here so that when it folds, we're going to have that gorgeous blue look. So I'm going to pop some Seal Plus on there. Sorry, it's not Seal Plus, it's Seal. Beautiful paper, one of your favorites. Coastal Cabana, yeah, which happily is one of the coordinating colors, yes. And I've done this with Pool Party. That's the color that I've got underneath here. So I'm just going to line that one up like that. And you can see how this is starting to come together. All right. Now we've got these two layers here. So we've got this one and we've got this one that we're going to cover. So this one here, I could do that one or I could do that one. And then I've got that one as the front. Yeah. Okay. I actually might do that one so it coordinates here with this one. So I'm going to turn it over that way. But see, that's the beauty. You can say, do I want this side or that side? Hey, Bill, how you going? Or Dana, should I say? Okay, so I've just realized it's Dana from Michigan. How are you? Do you know my lovely friend, Rhonda Wade from Michigan? Okay, so I've got that. And then I'm going to do this one as the front panel. So you can see here we've got a gorgeous card happening just by using the designer series paper. So popping my seal on that one and popping that down. Okay. And so now I've actually done a belly band, and I haven't done any scoring or anything on the belly band because I wanted the belly band to wrap around, and I haven't done any scoring or anything on that belly band because I wanted to just wrap the belly band around when I was finished. So I'm just going to pop some seal on that designer series paper strip. Like that. Geraldine says she's exhausted. She's so done with work. Yeah, work's overrated, isn't it? Although, unless Stamping Up is your work, because I love my job. Who wouldn't love doing Stampin' Up 7 days a week? Time to take a crafting break then, Geraldine. Exactly. Exactly. Crafting gets us over that horrible work treadmill, doesn't it? All right, so we've got that there. So then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to wrap that around So I'm just going to grab it in the middle and I'm just going to overlap, and I may cut this to the size that I need, but I'm just going to overlap it like that. And so then that's going to give room for that belly band to slide on and off, because we don't want it too tight. That's the one main thing that we don't want to do. We don't want it too tight. And I actually don't want to trim anything. I think I'm just going to leave it at the size that it is there. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of tear and tape. And the reason that I'm going to use tear and tape on this part is because I don't want the belly band to spring back open. So I'm just going to use a little bit of tear and tape on both ends of that belly band. So I think I want, do I want the belly band to sit like that or like that? That or like that? I think I'm going to go like that. I think I like the lighter look better. All right, so I'm going to pop a little bit of tear and tape just on this end here. And another little bit of tear and tape on this end here. Okay, then I'm going to grab my take your pick tool. Hey Camilla, how you going? Thanks for joining. And I'm just going to take the backings off those two. I'm going to then wrap that back around my card. Okay, to make sure that that's going to sit exactly where I want it to be. And I'm going to make sure that that's not too tight. Okay, that belly band, so that we've got room for it to slide up and down like that. All right. Watching while your husband's driving to Perth, Jill. Well, welcome. Well, that will make your trip a little bit more enjoyable, won't it? Watching me craft. All right. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take that belly band off because I still want to decorate in here. So this bit in here, I want to pop a sentiment layer in there. So I've got a piece of Whisper White and I'm going to cut it at 2.5 inches, I think. So I'm going to do 2.5 inches by 5.5. So 2.5 inches there. And I probably could, if I had a little bit of designer series paper, I probably could put a little bit of designer series paper along the bottom here, but it's okay. I'm not going to bother at this stage. I'm just going to stamp a lovely sentiment in there. So what have we got in here? May your season sparkle. That sounds nice. May your season sparkle. Is it going to fit on there? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm just going to grab a block and I'm going to mount that one up. Okay. And I'm going to, with Misty Moonlight, I'm going to ink up that sentiment with Misty Moonlight. So I'm just going to pop it right smack bang in the middle of that. Like that. Then I think I'm going to grab my pool party and I'm going to grab one of those gorgeous snowflakes. Thinking, will that one there be big enough? Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to grab one of those gorgeous snowflakes and pop it on a block. And then with my pool party, I'm going to stamp it off. So I'm going to ink it up, stamp it off, and then stamp it on. So just like that. Now you may not see it there, but it's got a beautiful light snowflake there. So I'm then going to pop that into the insert of my card. I'm just going to close these ink pads up so I don't get messy. Okay, close them up. Grab my Stampin' seal again. And we're just going to pop that one in there, level. I'm just going to leave a little tiny bit of that designer series paper poking out. And then this one will fold over that, so we won't see it. So you can see that it just pops in underneath there. All right. And pop our belly band on. And then with my snowflakes, I'm actually just going to use these snowflakes. Sorry, I just need to get my belly band on like that. I'm actually just going to, I've got 2 snowflakes cut out. I'm just going to pop a snowflake like that on there. Now I have some ribbon, and I think I'm going to use a little bit of ribbon to go around the belly band just to add a little bit more interest. So I've got this gorgeous sheer Pool Party ribbon. So I thought I'll use that. I need to find my Seal Plus, which should be here somewhere. Is that it? No, that's the empty one. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some Seal Plus just here underneath where that snowflake is going to sit, and I'm just going to pop my ribbon into that, wrap it around, and pop it back into there. Okay, so you can see there we've got that gorgeous sheer ribbon, and then I'm going to pop my snowflakes up on top. And I'm not going to pop a sentiment on the front. I think it's going to look really pretty without having a sentiment. So I'm just going to grab some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, and we'll pop a dimensional underneath that one and pop it onto the front of the card. So just like that. And then this one, I'm going to pop a little bit of Seal Plus in the middle of it. And that one's going to straddle. I'm just going to straddle it like so. So we get that look there and press it down. And then I'm just going to grab some of our basic rhinestones. So just grab a pack of those. Okay. And I'm just going to bling it up with a little bit of rhinestones. We do have some little snowflake embellishments as well. But at this stage of the morning, I couldn't actually locate them. So I decided that I would just go with some beautiful rhinestones. So I'm going to pop one in the middle there. I'm going to pop a couple of little ones sparkling around. Maybe one there. And maybe one just here. So there you have a really quick, easy card. And it's so beautiful. It actually really showcases our gorgeous designer series paper. So that is card number 1. All right. So I'm just going to pop that back in with my belly band on. So just pop the belly band back on. All right. So let's move on to my second choice. And my second choice was, and you're going to have to help me again, what's the name of the Halloween paper? Is it Something Is the Night? I can't remember. I'm so bad with these designer series paper names. The one that goes with the Halloween set. That's all I'm going to say. The one that goes with the Halloween. Lovely Is the Night. You know what? I'm going to get my reference charts out. That was my plan before I even started, so I can tell you what's in these gorgeous. Let me see. Okay, I have my gorgeous reference charts here, so I'm going to get it out so we can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to need that one because we're going to use that one. So we're going to use the Peony Garden. We just used Snowflake Splendor. And this is it, Magic in This Night. That's the one I wanted to say, Magic in This Night. All right. So you can see here, look at all of these gorgeous, and thank you, Bonnie's got it, Mary got it, thank you. Magic in this night. So that's the designer series paper that I decided to go with for this one. So you can see these gorgeous black and grey tones, which I think is stunning, a pop of Blackberry Bliss, a pop of Pretty Peacock, which is just beautiful, and a little bit of the Cajun Craze. So this is actually a really, really nice designer series paper, not just for Halloween. I think it's gorgeous. I think you could use it for so many other purposes. So that's why I decided to go with that this morning. And I've also got some different ribbons out to go with it, so we can make our decision of what color ribbons we want to use with this when we get to the end final stage. So once again, I've got a 5 3/4 inch piece of cardstock and the full length of the cardstock. So 11 3/4 inches is our cardstock. So we're going to score that once again at 4 inches, 7 inches, and 10 inches. We do have black glitter paper as well. Yes, we do have black glitter paper. So the black glitter paper would probably look quite nice on this as well. Okay, so once again, I've got my score line here. This is my base. So I'm going to fold that one forwards towards me. I'm going to fold the next one back, and then I'm going to fold that one forward again. I'm going to crease that with my bone folder so that we get a nice crease on all of those folds. So you can see it's a pretty simple fold to do. It's just playing around with your designer series paper and how you're going to place it. So for this one, I have cut the black bats. And I mean, I'm not actually making it a Halloween card, but I still think the pattern on this is absolutely gorgeous. So I thought I would do that one on this side. And then I want to do that one on this side. I then want to do the black and white flowers so that we see the black and white flowers. And then I wanted to have the Pretty Peacock on the front. So we just get a pop of Pretty Peacock. So are you having trouble with your car, Matthew? That's no good. All right, so let's get these pieces stuck in so that we know where we're going with the pieces. That one like that. All right. So this one here, I'm going to use my seal once again, and I'm going to glue that one into that back. So seal and then line that up. And as I said, if you're only just jumping on now, please feel free to subscribe to my email list if you want to get the measurements of these cards. I send out a PDF tutorial every Tuesday morning with something that I've done in my live video on the Saturday with the measurements. So this one's okay because this one's just going to be one style of cards. So I will give you the measurements so that you can recreate these yourself. And please feel free, if you recreate them, you can pop a post onto my Facebook business page of some of the cards that you have made using this design, because I would love to see everybody's different takes on the design themselves. All right, so my seal gives me a bit of a hard time when it comes to getting that first bit to roll on, and it's because I have to get myself into the fact of finishing it off with that at right angles. But once you get the hang of it, which I'm still learning, I'm sure I will fall in love with it. I tend to use the Seal Plus more than the seal, but I'm making myself use the seal because it's there and I really need to use it. So I'm actually going to use that side on the inside as well because I think it looks really nice on the inside, but I'm also going to use it on the outside because I want it to look like that on the outside. But I just thought I wanted to break that up. I didn't want to have two of those black and white flowers beside each other on the inside. So I'm going to do that again. Okay. And I'm going to pop that just there on the insert. Now the thing is with our seal, apparently we have so long that we can pull it back up again and reposition it. Apparently that is the design of our new seal, but my bats are sideways, and that's okay. That's fine. My bats can be sideways. That's okay. It's crafting. There's no mistakes in crafting. Okay, and I'm going to pop that on the front. I'm actually going to leave that out there like that, so I can pop that on the front and get it nice and even. So like that. All right, so straight away, you can see this is a gorgeous card, isn't it? Like absolutely stunning. So then I'm going to make my belly band. So I've got, now out of this, it takes one sheet of cardstock, because when you cut this, you have your leftover strips. So that's what I take the belly band out of. So one of these cards will take a full sheet of cardstock. You'll have a little strip left over, but it will take a full strip of cardstock. So then I've actually taken this one here that has, well, it looks a little bit like spider webs, a little bit mandala-y. So I decided that that would look really, really nice on the front of the card as the belly band. So I'm going to pop a little bit of glue. They're bats. Exactly, Geraldine. They're bats. They can fly all different directions, can't they? I agree. Okay, so we're going to do that. And to tell you the truth, I actually wanted to, I was going to put the black piece out more and not show the bats. I actually just glued it in there the wrong way. I was actually going to have this black side out. I wonder, it says that it's repositionable. Let's see. I think it is. Are you ready for this? So this is the Stampin' seal. Look at that. We can pull it up. Oh my Lord. Am I going to break my card? There you go, people. Look at that. And I'm going to turn it around. Okay. So, oh, I've got that stuck to my finger. Get off my finger. So I'm going to turn it around and have it the way I wanted it. The bats are still going to be sideways, but I'm going to have it out the way I wanted it. Well, look at that. You learn something every day. And then it glues back down again. So then it's going to look like that. So we're not actually going to see the bats. They're just wonky bats. Exactly, Carol. Exactly. They're allowed to be wonky, aren't they? All right. So now I'm going to line this up. Now this one here is cut at, I think it's 1 3, 1.5. And this is cut at 1 inch. The designer series paper. I will get the measurements right when it comes in the PDF form on Tuesday. That one there, like that. Okay. You had bats come down your chimney and fly around in your living room, Peggy? Really? Fortunately, I directed them out my front door and then plugged the openings in the fireplace. I would be plugging the openings in the fireplace too. We have loads of bats here. Like here in my hometown, there's one area and it's called Rotary Park, and there is bats in there galore. You can hear them screeching as you go down Rotary Drive. You can hear them screeching away. All right, so now I'm going to once again wrap that belly band around to get the belly band where I need it to be. So I'm just going to wrap that. Oh, I need to go a bit further over that way, like that, and then that way like that. All right, I'm probably going to turn it. I don't know what I'm going to do. No, I'm probably going to turn it this way. Okay, so that ends up. Oh, what am I doing? That ends up like that. Yeah, so that I have my join over this way. All right, so there I have the belly band, easy as. Oh, Karen and Tim showcased it. Karen Titus, yeah. I think where I seen it from was Sharon Armstrong was who I actually watched, and I thought I really love that design. So, but Sharon Armstrong also cased it from somebody else. I think it's a design that's been around for a long, long time. So I'm sure it's been done many, many times. All right, so now I've got my belly band sorted. I'm going to pop a little bit of tear and tape on here. And another little bit of tear and tape just on there so that that will hold that belly band together. Using my handy dandy take your pick tool. If you don't have a take your pick tool, you need to take your pick tool in your crafting tools, because I use my take your pick tool on every single bit of crafting. There is never a time that I don't use my take your pick tool. All right, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to wrap that around again, making sure that it's not too tight. So making sure that you've got that loose feel so that when you pop your belly band around, it will slide up and down. All right. So we've got that. Now I did a series of labels because I thought, you know what, like to play with this, I don't even know what I'm going to stamp on this. I'm thinking, I actually think I might do just a little flower. Your sweet friendship refreshes the soul. That sounds right. Really nice. Sorry for your loss. We could do it as a sympathy card. My thoughts are with you. That sounds really nice as well. And I've got a whole heap of labels here that I've cut. So I thought, you know what, I can see what will go with this and see how I want to do this. I don't know. I'm just playing around. I could do that. And then I could do maybe a circle as the sentiment. I've got some ribbon, so I'm going to pop some ribbon on this. I'm thinking I'm going to do my thoughts are with you. I think that's a really, really nice thing to do. And I think I'm going to use the flowers. I'm also going to do a different card with the prize peony as well. But I just cut a whole heap of labels so that I could work out what I wanted to do. Have I got a white circle on there? I don't know whether I want to do, I could do a white circle, or do I want to do, no, I think I'm going to do a grey circle just for something different. I want to keep those darker tones. All right, so I think on this I'm going to do my thoughts are with you. There. I'll grab a block for that. There. And I think I'm going to use this cute little flower because I thought that might go with it as well. I'll pop that on there. All right. So I'm going to go, do I have a smaller grey circle? I don't think I do. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to use the larger flower. No, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use that textured piece. All right, and I'm just going to stamp a little bit of texture on the back there with a bit of basic grey. Just to add a little bit more to it. So I'm just going to stamp a little bit of texture just coming down there on the corner, and another little bit here. So that then when we pop that on, you can see we've got a little bit of texture happening in behind there. And then our sentiment, I think I'm going to probably with basic black, sorry, our black memento. I think I'm going to ink up my sentiment in black memento. My thoughts are with you. Like that. Okay, and then I'm going to, with a little bit of smoky slate, I'm going to ink up that flower, and I think I'm going to stamp it off. Let me see. I think I'm going to stamp it off and then stamp it again. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Stamp it off and then stamp it on. Like that. Stamp it off and stamp it on. Okay, so we've got a little bit of texture in behind that sentiment layer. Now I'm going to pop that together. Now the thing is, I've got to work out what ribbon I want to use with this, because I have this ribbon here that we could use that goes with the Halloween suite, because I'm going to be able to do that and that. Do I want to use this silver ribbon? Do I want to use just straight black satin ribbon? So type it into the comments. Or do I want to use the glittery black organdy ribbon? Okay, so type into the comments. So silver, black satin, or glitter. Let me know which one you think I should use. I'm just going to clean up here because I've got to try and clean up so I don't have a massive big mess for when my bingo people get here. Silver. So I've seen one silver. I've seen one organdy. Sparkle, glitter, 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 glitter black, glitter black, glitter black. Okay, looks like glitter black is it. Glitter black has won. Okay, quite a few for glitter black. So we're going to go with the glitter black. All right. I'm just going to pop those stamps over there. So we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to get rid of that one, and we're going to put the glitter black on there. All right, so Seal Plus again on my belly band where I want the ribbon to go. So wrap that around. Okay, so like that, and cut that off. Okay, these I'm going to pop that sentiment layer up on the front. So just like that. My thoughts are with you. I'm then going to pop that onto that there. So I'm going to pop some dimensionals just on my belly band so it doesn't interfere with the opening and pulling off the belly band. And we still have to do our insert piece as well. So I'm going to pop that just there like that. Okay. So I'm going to slide that off. I still need to do an insert. So once again, I'm going to do that at 2.5. So we're going to do that in there. Okay, so my thoughts are with you. I might do So Sorry for Your Loss, because I think that's this can be a really nice sympathy card. All right, I'm just going to find a block. So Sorry for Your Loss. And I think I'm going to do the larger flower. I think I'm going to do the larger flower just down in that bottom section. Grab a block for that. I'll grab a scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to do that just in our smoky slate. Ink up that flower. I'm getting a nice mess here on my desk. All right, so I'm just going to ink up the flower. You will see me for bingo, Heather, you will. Ink up that flower down the bottom there. So just like that. And then I'm going to do black memento right here. So Sorry for Your Loss. There. And we'll glue that to the insert of the card. Okay, so just using my seal. Yes, Camilla, the email was sent out yesterday with the Zoom link. Let me know after this if you haven't got the email. It's in. You should check your emails because I did send an email out to everybody. Check your emails and you will find the Zoom link. If not, message me on Messenger and I'll send it to you via Messenger. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my belly band back around again. So like that. And of course, I need some bling. I need to do a bow because every card needs a bow. I didn't do a bow. Well, I can't really do a bow with snowflakes, can I? Maybe I could do a bow. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do a bow anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking just there. So I'll do that. And I'm just going to pop a bit of Seal Plus on there for my bow to sit in. Like that. And I also have some rhinestones for this one. So I think I'm just going to take a couple of rhinestones. Okay, so one there. Thinking one up there. And maybe one just down there. So there you go. Look at that one. So a totally different look, but just using different designer series paper. So you can see totally different looks. All right. So give me the thumbs up. If you really like that, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button because that helps my videos. All right. So let's move on to the third and final card that we're going to do. And I've decided to use the Peony Garden DSP. Now that one was this one here. So I'll get out my reference chart, the Peony Garden DSP. I finally got that one right. So I actually remembered the name of that one. So I didn't do too bad. I remembered one name out of 3. I didn't do too bad to remember that. What do we got here? You looked before you jumped on here, but you'll go look again. Wish I could be a fly on the wall and watch bingo. You could always join the bingo, Geraldine, and just sit and watch everybody. It's up to you. You girls are able to watch. If you want to send me a message on Facebook and I can add the link. But you won't be able to win. But anyway. All right. So we're going to use the Peony Garden. So same scenario again. I've cut my card base. Oops. Which one's my card base? That one's not it. Okay, so I've cut my card base here, ready to go. So we're going to score that one once again at 4 inches, 7 inches. Now I haven't cut my designer series paper for this one because by the time I got to this one, I was like, oh my Lord, I have to jump on and go live. So I got some of it done, but not all of it. All right. So we will bring the trimmer in and we will work out what we're going to do as we go along. So once again, looking at my card base, so the biggest part of that card, and we're going to fold it towards us, we're going to fold it back from us, and we're going to fold it back towards us again. Sheridan, Camilla, you are on my email list. I know it's there. Check your spam folder or your junk folder or your promotions folder. That might be why you can't find it. Because it's done from an emailing platform, it will probably go into promotions or spam. So you need to have a look in there. All right, so I've got this gorgeous designer series paper. So I'm like thinking I definitely want some I don't know. I'm thinking I might even just stay with the grey tones. What do you think? Just do all grey. We could do that. Okay. So we could do that. So I'm going to do this one here as my base. So this one in here. All right. So that is going to get cut at 3 3/4 inches by 5.5 inches. And that's going to be that one in there. All right. So these other ones are 2 3/4 inches. So I'm thinking that I want to have one patterned flower. Maybe that one there. Okay, so that one there could be 2 3/4 inches by 5.5. And we'll do the opposite side of that one. Yes, we can do the opposite side of that one. 2 3/4 inches. Whoops. By 5.5. Okay, so we can do the opposite side. So we can do that. I think I want to have that happening there. And then the front piece, from memory, I have to measure that again. What have we got? Yeah, I did that 1.5. I thought so. 1.5. So we've done that one. We've done that one. Let's see if that would look quite nice, I think. So let's do that. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5 by 5.5. 5.5. What time is it? I'm doing well for time. 5.5. Okay. So we've got that. And I'm going to do probably the same color there. Okay, that and that. All right, we're done. So that's how easy it is to work out what colors you're actually going to use with your card. It's just by using the reverse sides of them. And I do have this piece here for the banner, for the what's it called? The belly band. Words are escaping me today. All right, so let's get to putting this one together. Did I not? Why have I not got a layer for there? Is that it? Yes, that's it. Yes, okay. It's all good. We have our layers. All right, so now I'm just going to go with my seal again. Oh, get it on the right side. And I'm just going to pop some seal on this layer. So that's amazing to see that seal, you can pull that up. That's okay, Sue. Better late than never. If you've just joined, please feel free to let me know where you're watching from. And for anybody else that's been on for a while, please type into the comments and, oh, I haven't cut that right. It's not at 5.5. Okay, let's get the baby trimmer out. How much does it need off it? Oh, like about 1/4 inch. You didn't see me do this. I forgot to trim it to the right size. Let me see. Hopefully that's going to work. This is definitely crafting on the fly this morning, isn't it? Okay, so that looks good. Yeah. Okay, so in. And that's really crooked. Let's try again. There you go. See, seal. We can pull it up and go again. All right, let's get that in there. I need to get above it and stand there. That looks better. So much better. Look at that. All right. Guess what? Bingo. See, I told you. You just have to look in those strange places. All right, so I'm going to do that one up. I actually feel like I don't. You know what? I'm going to do more than one lot of flowers in there because I actually feel like that's the wrong grey. So I'm going to do it that way. All right. There. This card doesn't want to work for me. That's not cut. I must be using the wrong base. That one's not right either. What have I done? Okay. Oh no, I don't want to use that cutter. I should have probably gave up while the going was good. Just kidding. Okay, so let's do a little tiny bit off that one as well. I need to measure those. Before I cut any more, I'm going to measure them. I need to measure this base because this base doesn't seem to be the right. I might have cut it the wrong measurement. That one's good. Okay. All right, let me see. Yep, that one's wrong and that one, they're all wrong. Okay, so let me see what I've done here. At least I've worked it out. 5.5. That's cut at 5.5. I must have cut the layers all at the wrong. Okay. Oh no, it's 5.5. So it has to be 5.25. Okay, so I did. I've cut the cut that layer, that base wrong. I will get the base right in the measurements in my PDF. I promise. That one needs to be 5.25. But it's okay. When all else fails, trim away. Okay. All right. Let's try those layers and see whether they look right. Much better. Look at that. Much better. When you get it the right measurement, it works so much better. Amazing. All right, so I'm just going to pop, sorry, I'm out of screen probably there, but some seal onto there and pop that in. There. So you can see we're starting to get that gorgeous look. And these ones here, I'm going to do the grey granite. I'm going to have the grey granite side up on both of these. Like that, and turn that one over and do the grey granite. Yeah, I did. I cut it at 5.5, the base, instead of 5.75. Have no idea. Maybe I got the wrong piece. Maybe the other piece was my base. I'm not real sure, but anyway, it's okay. Crisis averted. It's all good. This card will just be a little bit not as tall. So look at that. Isn't that looking stunning? I just love this tone on tone look. I think it's gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to do my belly band now. So I'm going to use my seal on here. See, I'm not good when I'm on a time schedule. I'm not good. I like to be able to just craft away. And my seal doesn't want to play with me this morning. There we go. Okay, so we're going to pop that onto the belly band. Yeah, like that. The paper reminds you of the dainty diamonds, exactly. So who in Australia would like a giveaway? You got to type into the comments and tell me what state you're watching from and whether you're a first-time watcher, whether you're a regular watcher. Tell me if you're new. If you're new and you haven't commented before, please feel free to comment. Don't be scared. Say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. I love hearing from people. Hello, Julie from Ohio. How are you? All right, so I'm going to wrap this belly band around again. So we have, I think it needs to be a bit further over. That one. And that one. And I've done it again. Need to go that way. There, like that. All right, look how nice this card is coming together. All right, so I'm going to grab my tear and tape and pop my tear and tape on there. And I'm going to pop another bit of tear and tape on that one there. It's your first live, Darlene. Well, welcome, Darlene, from, where are you from? Illinois. Thank you for joining me live. Okay. So I'm just going to take the backing off both of those tear and tape. Yes, I know, Annette. You've been watching me for a while this year, haven't you? And just wrap that around. Lynn's going, yes, please, regular watcher. Okay, so then that's going to move up and down. So that's what we need to make sure that we've got that happening. Now we'll do an insert for the inside here. So we'll cut that one at 2.5. And I'll have to cut that one down to 5 1/4. So I'm right. Okay, so just in there like that. All right, what else do we have here? I'm going to do that. Your sweet friendship refreshes the soul. I think that's a really, really great saying. So I'm going to grab a block and pop that on. I think I'm going to stamp, I'll bring in that scrap piece of paper again. I think I'm going to stamp that big flower again. There. And I'm going to do that in grey granite, but I'm going to stamp off so it's quite light. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to stamp it full strength. Okay, so we're going to do grey granite. And I'm going to stamp that flower down on that bottom again. So just like that. I'm then going to, in my grey granite, your friendship refreshes the soul. In there, like that. We could stamp directly onto the marble piece, Mary, but I'm one for layers. I love layers, and yeah, I just think it will separate that sentiment. You could stamp directly onto there if you wanted to. Totally, yep, great idea. Okay, so seal again on that layer and pop that in. I don't stamp on designer series paper very much at all. It's just my personal preference. All right, there like that. Okay, now I'm thinking something for the front. Nope, wrong grey. Okay, so we may be able to do a wisp of white, and I might just do a wisp of white. Can I do that grey in behind? It's the wrong grey and it's not right. Okay. All right, so the belly band looks really nice, popped on there. Like that. So I have a big circle. And I'm going to use some of the grey granite ribbon. So I could do the big circle. I've got a smaller, I've got some ovals. What have I got here? Got an oval. Do you think an oval shape? Oval or circle? What do you think? Oval or circle? Yeah, agreed, Mary. It's not too busy to stamp on. You could quite easily stamp on it. All right. So oval or circle? Type it into the comments and let me know. Oval or circle? And we'll make a decision. I'm still looking to see. Oval, oval. It looks like oval might, oval. You love the grey granite ribbon, says Mary. Yeah, I know. It's gorgeous, isn't it? All right. Okay. It looks like oval it is. And I think what I might do is I might stamp on that bigger oval so that we get a bit of a pattern happening in behind. So I'm just going to bring in my scrap piece of paper again. I'm just going to ink that beautiful flower up in grey granite. And then I'm just going to stamp that beautiful big flower down in grey granite. Then I'm going to pop my oval over it. I know you're looking and going, why in the world is she doing that? Because I wanted to have a little bit of interest on that back oval piece. And I'm just going to stamp that off and then stamp on. So we're going to get a lighter version of that flower. And then in our basic grey, I think my dark basic grey. So inside we've done the friendship one. What is this? Love and thanks to a dear friend. Will that fit? We could, I'm going to have to do the oval that way. Love and thanks so that I can do that. It's going to have to go that way. So I can fit that sentiment on there. It's called stamping on the fly here, but it's how it's going to have to be. All right, so we're going to stamp that. Love and thanks to a dear friend. Look at that. But that's okay. I really need a grey granite oval, but I haven't got time to put a grey granite oval on there. So we're just gonna have to go with that. Go with the flow. All right, where did I put my grey granite ribbon? Wow, I'm gonna have to clean all this up. Quick, smart. All right, so I'm gonna do grey granite ribbon. So I'm gonna do my Seal Plus on there. So my grey granite ribbon can stick into that Seal Plus, like that, and get it even there and around. I love this ribbon. Absolutely, it is one of my favorite ribbons. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to pop that up onto dimensionals. And pop that onto my layer like that. Then I'll pop that onto some dimensionals there. And I'll be able to layer that up. And pop my layer just on, there like that. I want to cover up that fold. So there like that. And then I'll grab my grey granite ribbon, which, where have I got the grey granite ribbon again? Where did I put that? How do I lose things on my desk so easily? Oh, there it is. Okay. Grey granite ribbon, and we'll make a gorgeous bow. Yeah, exactly, Mary. Like I was going to, to tell you the truth. So Mary's saying that she's going to use the petal pink ribbon. Look at what I had out, because I thought if I use the petal pink side, I had these two ribbons out. So I had this gorgeous petal pink ribbon and this one here with the gold trim. So the one with the gold trim, and I probably could have even put it on here to add just a splash of color. So you can see even just a splash of color would have been quite nice. So yeah, I probably could have easily done that, but I did have it out. Mary, so great minds think alike. I did have it out to use it, and then I decided to go with all the grey tones. So I think I'm going to pop that on there. All right, so I'm just going to, I don't want that one. I want the Seal Plus. Where is it? There. My Seal Plus for my ribbon. Pop a little bit of Seal Plus there and my bow in there. And then I did have these gorgeous, what are they called? Elegant Faceted Gems. So I decided that I would use the Elegant Faceted Gems, and I would pop that. I'm just going to use the clear ones and pop a few of them around. That and that there. Okay, so there's the third card. So you can see, I'll bring those back in. You can see so many different looks that you can get, but using our gorgeous designer series paper. So once again, Mary goes, ta-da, the grey tones are beautiful. This would make a lovely sympathy card. I know, it's gorgeous. All right, so do we want to give away? Does everyone want to give away? Do we want a prize patrol? All right, let me see what I have to give away. Oh, I had them out and I put them somewhere. Where did I put them? Wow, I'm losing everything this morning. Oh, there it is. There. Okay. So I have a couple of things to give away this morning. So let me know, type into the comments, let me know where you're watching from, and make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well, because that thumbs up really helps get my videos out. So all right, so I have two things to give away this morning. So I have a beautiful winter snow embossing folder, and I also have a Merry Hello stamp set to give away. So I'm just looking through the comments, and the first person that is chosen for a giveaway is Anne Desira, I'm sorry, I probably have said your name the wrong way, but Anne Desira from Melbourne. Congratulations, Anne. If you're still on watching, you need to email me at bejeweled01@gmail.com with your name and address so that you can claim your prize. And for the winter snow embossing folder, the next winner that I've chosen is Jenny Kemp. Jenny said that it's the first time that she has watched me today. So congratulations, Jenny. You are the awesome lucky winner. So please, Jenny, make sure that you email me at bejeweled01@gmail.com. And I'm also going to pick an overseas winner. So if you would like a card from me, please type into the comments. I'm just going to pop you back up so that I can see you and chat with you. Please type into the comments if you would like me to send a card, and I will pick a lucky winner from our overseas people to actually win a card. So let me see, type into the comments and let me know where you're from, and I will actually send a beautiful card to you in the post. So you need to tell me what state you're from, what country you're from, so I can see who we have watching us. If you're a first-time watcher from overseas, please let me know that it's a first time that you have watched from overseas, and I would be happy to send you a card. Okay, so the first person that I'm going to choose for a card from overseas is Carol Schaefer. Carol Schaefer, congratulations, Carol. I'm going to send you a card. So Carol says that she is from, where am I? Where did that name go? Carol Schaefer. Where are you? Carol Schaefer is from CT USA. Carol, where is CT USA? Please tell me what CT stands for. Now, once again, Carol, you will need to email me at Bejeweled01, Connecticut from the US. Well, congratulations, Carol. I will actually send you a card, one of my handmade cards, in the post. Please be patient because it will probably take forever to get there, but you know, it is what it is. So thank you very much, everyone, for spending a little bit of time with me this morning. I love crafting with you, and I love sharing my crafting to others around the world, and it's awesome to see people from all over the world watching. And I will be back same time, same place. I won't be back next week. Okay, I will have to change my time. I think I'm going to have to change my time to maybe Thursday. No, I can't do Thursday morning either. Maybe Wednesday morning next week, because I've got my 2-day retreats happening next week. So I will be going live at the retreat for a bit of fun. So I just won't be doing a normal live crafting session like I normally do, because I have my 2-day retreats about to kick off. So I have my first 2-day retreat next weekend. I have my team on stage rolling into 2-day retreat the next weekend, and I have 2 more weekends of retreats after that. So but I will be going live during the retreat so you can see what all the fun that people are having. And if I get a chance, I may be able to craft a little bit while my retreats are on. I may be able to do a quick live video, maybe one card or maybe one thing, I don't know, but because I don't want to miss out on my live crafting session with you all. I love Saturday mornings. So once again, if this is the first time you've watched, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down in that bottom right-hand corner. Now, if you want the PDF sent out, I send out a free PDF to everybody that is on my email subscription list. If you look down in the show more box down below, you will see the email subscription link. If you click on that and subscribe to my email list, you will get a free PDF every Tuesday morning with the measurements of the products that the crafting that I've done on Saturday mornings. And I will also add the replay of the video. So thank you. Yes, I am a very busy person, but you know what? I love crafting with you all and I love my job. So any of the products that I've used this morning can be purchased through my online store. If you're after some designer series paper, we have 1 week left. So if you're thinking about joining Stampin' Up, please feel free to reach out to me. Call me on my mobile, which you will see in the video. You will also see in the show more box down below my mobile phone number. If you're interested in joining and getting a 20% discount on your crafting products, I would love to have you as one of my Wild Heart crafters. So everybody have a lovely weekend, and until next time.